What's going on, guys and girls? The Sanrio cards get closer and closer, and today we have new updates on how they're going to work, how you're going to get them, and what it means for the Animal Crossing anniversary. What's going on, everybody? It's Agrim Switchforce. Hope you're having a lovely day. I decided to give you my best bear villager impression. Please let me know in the comments down below if you think I more closely resemble Groucho or Cub. I want to hear your votes. But today we're talking all about Sanrio, and we're doing it from the base Casa de Nintendo. I thought maybe they'd update their island to introduce the Mario items since those are now in the game. Hope you guys are enjoying the pipe and the flagpole and the floating blocks, which I think are the secret best item. But Nintendo did nothing. That's okay. They're doing a lot this month, and so there's definitely reasons to applaud them and get excited. Smash that like button if you're excited for the new stuff coming to AC in March. And let's get into it. And this video is dedicated to Bobby, the Nintendo guru, who unfortunately passed away recently. Fantastic guy, and we're going to talk a little bit about him and my relationship with him, and just like a message that I'd like to share with you. Some DMs between me and Bobby, and then just something I feel is important for you guys to hear and for you guys to know. So make sure to stay tuned after the Sanrio stuff for that part of the video. So as you know, the Animal Crossing New Horizons Sanrio collaboration cards are coming on March 26th, and they bring all the villagers and all their items, which is fantastico. We got some new details and information today because it's been kind of a little bit confusing on how they're all going to enter the game. You know, in New Leaf, they pulled up in RVs, but it now is confirmed via Nintendo officially that they will be arriving on your campsite like any other amiibo. Now, we kind of suspected this, but there was a chance that they are bringing in crossover new characters. There was a chance that we could get something different, a new way to make it happen, and that way is not going to be a thing. It's just going to be via the campsite. So you will bring them to your campsite, and you'll have the option to have them move in, and when you bring them to your campsite, it seems like that is how you're going to unlock their item set within the catalog, and then you can go and order that, or within, you know, resident services. You can order it from their like special item section. They also announced that they're going to be bringing all of the items, all the furniture, all of the outfits, and the posters will be there as well. So they are, instead of replacing what the Sanrio cards used to do, they are now just like combining them together. So previously the Sanrio cards only gave you posters in game, and that was part of the reason that a lot of people like Nintendo Talk and Abdallah thought that there wouldn't be anything new via these new printed cards, because that's what they did before. Well, now they do both. They bring you the posters and they bring you all the new goods. Now, many of you have been asking me and others, how the heck are we going to pre-order these? When are we going to be able to secure our $6 pack of 6 villager, just pure godliness, goodness, gracious gold? And there is a little update because on Target's website there now is a banner that says you can get your amiibo cards on March 26th exclusively at Target. So this is me telling you that they may open up pre-orders, but they probably won't. I would keep Nintendo Switch Target page bookmarked because there is a chance that that banner could turn into a pre-order. They are acknowledging that they're close. They are this month. It's now March, so that's an update. That banner wasn't there before. And it feels like, I don't know. Look, I don't have any inside information, but I feel like these cards are going to be easier to get than maybe we think. I could be wrong, but I feel like, especially if they don't do a pre-order, I feel like these cards are going to be a bit more plentiful. They're $5.99 packs. Target knows the appeal. They have the exclusive deal. I feel like they're going to try and just sell a bunch of these, but I'll keep you posted if there's ever any official pre-order place. And just so you know, because I've gotten questions about this, Canada, Europe, Japan, like, you guys are getting the cards as well. You just need to figure out what retailer is handling them, or if multiple retailers are handling them. But they are coming, probably not globally, but close to globally. They're coming to many more places besides the US. You just got to figure out the store to get them. Now, to me, the most interesting piece of information that Nintendo dropped on our faces today is that they said players will need to download the Animal Crossing's New Horizons update launching on 3/18 and scan the Animal Crossing Sanrio collaboration pack amiibo cards in order to invite Sanrio-inspired characters to their island. This sounds like boilerplate text, but what's interesting here is they did not call it a patch. They did not call it a Sanrio update. They called it an Animal Crossing New Horizons update launching on March 18th. An update launching on March 18th implies that there is stuff actually happening, because it's not an update to just patch in the Sanrio villagers. Something is launching. A new version is launching. And it feels like it's not just going to be 1.8.0B. We're currently on 1.8.0A thanks to the Mario items arriving on March 1st. I think this is going to be either 1.9 or more likely 2.0. It really feels like the anniversary update is going to be tied into the Sanrio card launch, and I'm pretty pumped for it, okay? It's right before March 20th, which is the anniversary. It is on a Thursday, which is a day that they have used before to drop updates, and it would allow them to release the trailer on March 16th. So that would give them a 10-day lead up to the Sanrio cards, a 4-day lead up to the anniversary, which is on a weekend, so they really can't do anything official on the anniversary. Nintendo doesn't like to operate on non-business days. But I really think, based on their wording, Animal Crossing New Horizons update launching on March 18th, that they are going to be bringing a bigger update that doesn't just incorporate the code to unlock the Sanrio villagers, right? Like, I mean, that's barely an update. That is just flipping a switch, patching in a few under-the-radar details. This sounds like it is an update launching on March 18th, and so I fully expect us now to get another update before the anniversary. Some people suppose that the Mario update would be the only thing. Then we got Sanrio, and many people assumed that was the anniversary update. I'm here to say, and look, I've been right before, that I think we're getting a new substantial update hitting on March 18th, and the Sanrio cards are just a part of it. I feel like this is a chance for us to get Brewster. I feel like this is a chance for us to get some new furniture items and more items that aren't requiring the Sanrio villagers. I feel like this is a chance for them to modify the gameplay a bit, bring some quality of life, and really upgrade the game before we hit the anniversary and acknowledge that it's been a year of playing. There are 30+ million players, and this game ain't going nowhere. Now, you'll notice I'm trying this pipe. Someone posted a video, and it was kind of substantiated that they were able to get up to the 4th level via warp pipes. So I think either their game glitched out or they were messing around or something, because I have tried this like 50 times, and my dude, my little Luigi, he never jumps on the warp pipe. So let me know what you guys think about all the Sanrio stuff in the comments down below. Basically, quick recap, they're coming to your campsite. You're going to be able to order the items even if you don't bring the villagers on. There's an Animal Crossing New Horizons update, not a Sanrio update, not a patch, an update coming in on March 18th. So what's that going to entail? And then Target, pay attention, because they might do pre-orders, but I don't expect them to based on the way their banner is worded. Now, I want to take the last few minutes of this video just to talk about something that really has affected the Animal Crossing community as of late, and that, wasn't insanely close to me, but that did have, that I was involved with. And look, like, unfortunately, Nintendo Guru, Bobby, he passed away. And I'm sure you've heard about this and seen this if you've been a part of my channel or Nintendo's channel or any of those channels as of late. Now, I didn't know Bobby super well, but I did have the privilege to do a few videos with Bobby. And every time I made a video with Bobby, whether it was on his channel or on Nintendo's channel, I had a blast. He was instantly welcoming, instantly passionate, and instantly fun. And he took a liking to me like right away. He like really liked my style. We did the Nintendo podcast, the Nook Talk podcast the first time, and I had never really met these guys, right? Like, I knew Pat a little bit from our Goofy wedding video, but I didn't know Bobby at all. And I felt so comfortable. We had a great show, and they were like, we got to get you back on. And Bobby was like, I really like you. I really like your style. I really appreciate you. You can just tell you're enthusiastic, passionate, confident, and having fun with this. And I was like, dude, I feel the same. It's reciprocal. So I happily came back on Nook Talk multiple times, and I even went on Bobby's podcast. And what I love about that is it's like the Roost background, so I felt like it was just so perfect. We talked about, my history with Nintendo. We talked about Nintendo Directs, and of course, Brewster in the background. And I was really lucky to get to know him for the little bit that I did. And we had a really just quick, fun connection. And I took his seat on Nook Talk. And it wasn't anything contentious. It wasn't anything bad blood between us. In fact, after it happened, Bobby messaged me and said that, he knows I'm going to do really well. He knows the podcast is in great hands, and he loves, that I'm on the show, and that, he thinks I'll do a great job. And I really appreciate that, because he could have been pissed off. He could have been frustrated, but he was just supportive. And I told him, I hope everything's going good with you. Love doing the shows with you. Let me know if you need anything. And it was really nice that wasn't an issue, here comes Switch Force replacing Nintendo Guru. No, and I have some DMs from him. I'm actually gonna pull one up right now, just because I'm feeling sentimental, and I think he's a great guy, and he just deserves to have you guys know how passionate he was, because that's what I respected most about Bobby, and that's what I appreciated most, was that he just was a passionate guy, and he just loved Nintendo, and I love Nintendo. Like, I've been a huge fan of Nintendo since I was little. They're my favorite company. Well, Disney's my favorite company, but then Nintendo. And they're just fantastic. And even with me getting older, in my 30s, and Bobby getting older, a decade above, like we still both loved it. And so just here you go. He said, I want you to know I think you did a great job last night. I love you, Zach, and I think you're such an amazing content creator. Can't wait to see how great you do going forward. And I said, thanks, Bobby. I super appreciate it. I never thought there was any animosity between us, but it's nice to have it affirmed. Thanks for the kind words, dude. I respect what you do and the effort and commitment you put forth as well. And he said, you took a co-host job that I once held. You deserve it, man. I don't blame you one bit for doing so. I would never hold ill will towards you. I genuinely like and adore you. Just know I'm a fan and will continue to be one. And I said, thanks, man. He said, thank you, bro. And we gave some fist bump emojis. And that was that. But first off, I'm sending amazing energy, healing energy, and great vibes to his family and friends, everyone that knew him, everyone that, was involved with him. I know you guys must be hurting so much, and it's just such a sad, unfortunate situation. And then to everyone who watched him, or who knew of him, or who's heard about him, or who's learned about him, I just wanted to give my little piece of the puzzle, and share the luck that I had to get to interact with him and have fun with him and partake in his channel and partake in the podcast, and just give you an insight into the good guy that he was even behind the scenes, and how he just really had just so much passion. And that is what I'll remember most about him. It's a loss for the community. It's a loss for the game. It's a loss for YouTube. And I was hopeful that once he came back, we would be able to do more shows. So it's a loss for me. I really enjoyed spending time with him. We had, good laughs, and just quality, genuine conversation about something we both loved. So I wanted to give him a little tribute today, and I hope you guys give hugs to people that you love. Try your best to never hold grudges, never be mad too long, and remember that everybody's trying their best. They're doing what they can to make life work. It might not be perfect. It might not even be great, but they're doing their best. They're giving their best effort. And so if you have somebody in your life who you feel you're at odds with, or things aren't going well, do whatever you can to smooth that out. Do whatever you can to tell them you love them and forgive and forget. It's just really important to the people that you love, the people in your life, your friends, your family, to make sure they know it, make sure they feel it, and make sure you express it. It's great to know inside that you appreciate someone, but it's a lot better when you let them know. Appreciation is a hot commodity, and people will value it so much, and they'll be so grateful that you took the time to share with them, to tell them, hey, I love you. Or tell your freaking mom or dad, like, thanks so much for bringing me into this world, and thanks so much for doing so much for me, wiping my butt and feeding me Cheerios and paying for my clothes. Little appreciations go a long way. I think people are desperate to know that they're valuable. And I'm glad that me and Bobby got to let each other know that we were valuable to each other. So that was really a cool thing. And I'm gonna go now before we get too emotional. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. I love you a lot. Big stuff coming in Animal Crossing this month, and we are going to cover it to the best of our ability and have a ton of fun doing it. I thank you guys so much for your support, for being a part of me, for believing in me, like Bobby did. And just sending a lot of good love, like I said, to his family and friends. Until next time, everybody, let me know if I look like a cutie bear or the Groucho bear. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. And until next time, I love you guys a lot. Thanks again. Be safe, be healthy, be happy out there. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. And until next time, Switch Force, out.